Welcome to B1 lesson 14. We are going to intermediate verb tenses. Simply, they're all the verb tenses that you should be knowing by the start of B1 or where we have reached until now. Start with the present simple. We said that the present simple is used for habits and routines, general facts and timetables. When say timetables, simply it goes with schedules. When something is always true, not just now, no, every day, when it is always true. In that case, we use a present simple. When it is a habit and a routine, when it is a general fact, when it is something we all of us know, that is true. In that case, we use the present simple. How does it work? For example, I can say I work from Monday to Friday. She teaches English. The train leaves at 7 a.m. Remember, when we reach on subject he, she, it, we add s or es to the verb. Like here we have added es, here we have added s. On other subjects, use on just the verb without change. And simply, as you understand the structure for the present simple, it is subject plus v1. v1 is the base verb. In that case, you just take subject plus v1, just like that, and nothing else. That's something you need to know and keep on your mind. And when you reach on he, she, it, remember to add s or you add es. Let's continue with the present continuous. We use present continuous for actions happening now. What is going on this time, now? Temporary situation, something happening but not for a long period of time. It's just a short period of time. Future arrangements. When we talk about the future arrangements, future plans, we shall see that the use of present continuous for future. Simply, it is the three uses. Actions happening now. What is happening now? Things happening around us. And we use it for temporary situation, something happening but not for a long period of time. And the future arrangement. And again, we could use it for two actions happening at the same time. Example, I am studying now. She is living in Kigali this year. We are meeting tomorrow. Simply, the structure is subject plus am is are plus verb ing form. You take subject plus am is are plus verb ing form. As simple as that. Let's see the present perfect simple. When I say the present perfect simple, we use present perfect simple for life experience. What experience do you have in life? What is the life experience that you have? The recent action with the results now. The action is very recent. It is it happened in past, but we have the results at this time. And again, it is unfinished time period. The time is not finished. For example, if I say today, that's an example. When I say today, the day is still going on. For example, if I say I have eaten today, the day is still going on. Hours are still going on. We have not completed the day yet. If I say I have learnt a lot this week, I have studied a lot this week is still going on. It is not over yet. Examples, I have visited Kenya. She has finished her work. We have lived here for years. Simply, the structure is subject plus have or has plus V3. Remember, V3 is the past participle of the verb. And we use have on I, you, we, and they. We use the has on he, she, and it. That's it. Let's go to the present perfect continuous. Now, when we say the present perfect continuous, how does it work? The present perfect continuous is used for action that started in the past and is still still going on. The action started in the past time and even now it is still going on. And here we are focusing on the time, or the activity. But in the previous present perfect simple, we are focusing on results. Understand the difference between the present perfect and the present perfect continuous. The present perfect simple focuses on results, but the present perfect continuous is focusing on the time, the duration of the activity or the duration, the time spent. Example, I have been studying all morning. She has been working here since 2022. Here I'm putting emphasis that it is all morning, and here it is to show that the person has been working here from this year, and even until this time that person is still working here. See the past simple. We use past simple for finished actions in the past. The action is completed in the past, and it has a specific past time. We have the time. Remember, in a present perfect simple, there is no specific time. The time is unfinished. But in the past simple, the action is finished in the past and it has a specific past time. That's something I want you to differentiate. There is a present perfect simple for recent actions. The action is past but with the results now, but there is no time. Example, I graduated in 2023. They watched a movie last night. Here the action is clearly understood that the action is finished, and it has even the specific time in the past, like in 2023, in last night. That's so specific. Let's see the past continuous. We use the past continuous for actions in progress in past actions in progress in the past. The action going on but not now. It is happening but in the past. Or the background action. Remember, we have the main action and we have the background action. What is background action? Is the action activities happening around the main action. If, for example, your main action is to study, focused, learning English, now in your environment, what else is taking place? What is happening? That's what we call the background action. What do you see happening around you? That's the background activity. So use the past continuous for actions in progress at the past time, and you also use it for the background action. I was studying when he called. They were talking during the meeting. Means like it is action in progress at this one in the past. The action in progress in the past. They were talking during the meeting. The action which was happening in the past. But this one, I was studying when he called, is a background action. My background action was to study. And the main action was that I wanted to tell you that the person called. The background was studying. The main was to call. Let's see the past perfect. When I say the past perfect, I use it for completed actions before another past action. Remember, I tried to indicate it in A2 lesson. You can go back and check it very well to clearly see the timeline. We have two actions in the past. The first action, when we talk about it, we use past perfect. The second action in the past that followed that first action before reaching to the present, we use the past simple to talk about it. She had left before I arrived. You see, we have past perfect and we have also the past simple. So that's what I was trying to tell you. I was trying to tell you that we use the past perfect for the first action in the past before another action, and we use the past simple for the second action in the past after the first action, and again before the present. She had left before I arrived. They had finished the exam early. The structure is very simple. It is subject plus had plus V3. V3, remember, is the past participle. See the future with will. How do we deal with the future having will? We use will when decisions are made at the moment of speaking. The decision you take when you are just speaking at that time. That is when we use future with will. When you make prediction based on opinions or your thoughts or your beliefs. If it is something you think, if it is something you believe without evidence, that is when you use will. And again, when it is a promise you are giving, we use will. And the structure is subject plus will plus V1. V1 is a base verb, verb without changing anything. I will help you. She will probably pass. Be going to. We use be going to for plans decided before now. It is a plan which was decided before. It is not decided at this time. When it is decided at this time, we use will. But if it is a decision we made before, we use be going to. And it is a prediction but having evidence. Now it is a prediction when we have evidence. Not what we think, not what we believe, no. But we have evidence of what we can see at this time. Like, I am going to start a course. Look at the sky, it is going to rain. I'm showing you that I'm going to start a course. It is a decision I made before. And when I say look at the sky, I'm showing you evidence. And the structure for be going to, it is subject plus is are plus going to plus V1. Now let's see present continuous for future. When you say present continuous for future, we use it for fixed arrangements. When the arrangement is fixed, that's when we use present continuous for future. Example, we are meeting the manager tomorrow. It is a fixed plan, a fixed arrangement. She is traveling next week. It is already a fixed future arrangement. In that case, we have the same structure as the present continuous usually, which is subject plus is are plus verb ing form. You just have to add time and place for the future using present continuous. Let's see the tense overview. Let's see this table to clearly understand the whole thing. In present, we have present simple, which is used for daily routines, which is used for schedules, and is used for things which is a permanent truth. If we have something which is always true, that's when we use the present simple. We have also the present continuous, which talks about the actions happening now, or it can also talk about the temporary action happening but not for a long period of time. For example, I can say I am visiting my aunt this month. Means like it is only this month. After this month, I will go back home. In that case, it should be an action happening now. It should be a temporary action, or it could also be the future arrangement. Present perfect. We use present perfect for recent actions with the results now. We use it for life experiences and we use it for unfinished time. And in this case, when the action is not finished yet, when it is life experience, and when it is a recent action with the results now, we have to considerately deliberately use present perfect. Present perfect continuous is the action that started in the past and is still continuing until now. Until now, it is still going on. Let's see. In this situation, in this case, we have to consider that for the present perfect simple, we are focusing about the results. But for the present perfect continuous, we are focusing about the time and the duration. Simply the duration is the time, and the action. We don't focus on the result. We focus on the duration or the activity, while in present perfect simple, we focus on the result that we have. Example: I work here, I am working now, I have worked here, I have been working here. And what do we have here as a structure? It is subject plus V1. When you reach on third person singular, you add S or ES. When we reach here, the structure is subject plus am, is, are plus verb ing form. And when we reach the present perfect, it is subject plus has or have plus V3, which is the past participle. And when we reach here, it is subject plus have or has been plus verb ing form. Let's go to the past tense. Past simple is used for finished action with a specific time in the past. Don't confuse past simple with the present perfect. Present perfect action can happen in the past but without a specific time. But here we have a specific time when the action was done. Past continuous. It's action happening but at a past time. Action going on at a past time, not this time, no. Action going on at a past time. The past perfect, we use it for the action completed before another past action. Action completed before another past action. Example: I worked yesterday, I was working at 8, I had worked before. Let's see the structure. Here it is subject plus V2. V2 is the past form of the verb. Regular verb, they just take ed as the V2. Worked, visited, cooked, employed, like that. But for the irregular verb, the V2 changes. Like we have taught, went, spoke, drove, like that. Just have to memorize the irregular verbs, the structure, their forms of V1, V2, and V3. The past continuous is the action going on at a past time, and the structure is subject plus was, were plus verb ing form. Past perfect, subject plus had plus V3. Remember also V3 of irregular verb is different from V3 of regular verb. Regular verb we use ed. Irregular verb they change. Spoken, gone, done, eaten, like that. Well, let's go to the future tense. Future with will. We use will when we are making prediction without evidence. It is a prediction based on what we think, what we believe. Yeah. We also use will when it is instant decision. Decision taken now. It is a decision we take by the time of speaking. We could use also will when we are making promises. Going to, we use be going to when we are making prediction, having evidence. We have evidence of what we are speaking. Then we make prediction. We use going to When we are talking about plans decided before now, the plans which were decided earlier before. It is not just a decision now. We made the decision before time. Present continuous. We use the present continuous to talk about future when we are talking about the fixed future arrangements having time and place. This example, I will work later. I am going to work. I am working tomorrow. The structure here, we use subject plus will plus V1. When you want to use shall on I and will, and I and subject we only. Don't use shall on other subjects other than that. In modern English, that's the structure. And again, we use shall for like simply suggestions, offers, in the polite offers, and in suggestions. That's simply where we likely use shall. Going to, we use the structure of subject plus am is are plus be plus no, am is are plus going to plus v1. Subject plus am is are plus v1. The present continuous for future is subject plus am is are plus verb ing form. Fill in the blanks here. Let's see. The first, I dash dash English for 3 years. She dash dash watched TV when I arrived. We dash dash finished the project yesterday. He dash dash before the meeting started. They dash dash the manager tomorrow. You're going to choose the correct tense, either the present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous, either the past simple, past perfect, past continuous, either future with will, future with be going to, or future with the present continuous. Just based on what you have here, and then you make a good sentence out of it. Again, let's continue with filling in the blanks. She dash dash here since 2021. While I dash dash home, it started to rain. They dash dash this food before. I dash dash you later. He dash dash all night. You're going to fill in with the right tense. Here, to correct the mistakes, you're going to rewrite the sentences correctly. They are mistaken, they have mistakes in them, then you just make the good correction out of it. I am living here since 2020. She has went to school already. When we arrived, they ate dinner. I was study when he called. She will going to travel next week. They have been finished the work. You're going to make the correction. Choose the correct answer. I dash dash English for 5 years. When I arrived, she dash dash dinner. Look at the clouds. It dash dash rain. And let's do the quiz. You're going to write the correct tense based on what you have here. I dash dash here since last year. She dash dash when the phone rang. They dash dash before we arrived. We dash dash them tomorrow evening. He dash dash in 2022. You're just going to fill in with completely with the correct tense. If it is a present, if it is a past, if it is a future, just make the right one. Ciao ciao.